everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Reacher Season 2 Episode 4 called A Night at the Symphony. Recap?
So in the last episode we see Franz being tortured by Langston, and we see him actually getting thrown out of the helicopter, and he kind of says to Langston that the big guy's going to be coming for you. Obviously he means Reacher. Meanwhile in Atlantic City, Reacher and the gang realise that it's not a casino. It's got nothing to do with casinos.
It's a New York thing.
It's a New York thing. So Reacher goes, gets some guns, comes back to New York, and they get pulled over pretty much straight away by the detective that Reacher ended up kicking his car and kind of breaking his nose. We find out his name is Russo. Yeah. And he lets them know that he's got a suspect in the Franz case, which is actually the same, which is the AM guy. Yeah. That they've been looking for. So they set up like a kind of an operation to apprehend him in Denver. He gets wind of it. That was so obvious. It was the most obvious thing ever. It's just someone standing there at the entrance, just looking straight ahead, and he's walking that way, that obvious. And then he trips over the guy with the empty suitcase. Empty suitcase, and he's like, "Oh, that's obvious then, because why would you go to an airport with the empty suitcase?" So yeah, he clocks on, really makes it really obvious. So he basically phones Langston and says, "Look, I'm still on schedule, but I'm going to be a little bit late." Yeah. And meanwhile, while Reacher and while he's still in custody, Neely goes down to New Age and basically says, "Look, we've got a parking permit. You know, is this someone of yours? Is this someone?" So they give them. They end up confirming that, yeah, we had someone called Trevor, and they give him his address. Reacher and them lot know that it's basically going to be an ambush, so they go in guns blazing and end up confirming that the mercenaries work for New Age. So they decide that, you know what, we're just going to go and raid their HQ. So they end up breaking in and stealing all the laptops and hard drives, and they come across a picture of Swan, who was another member of their team who used to work there, and he's standing right next to Langston. That's kind of where Langston and the director of operations, the woman who gave them the address for Trevor, who she said, he came in for an interview for a cleaning maintenance or something like that. Yeah, that was quite funny, that ambush thing, because the New Age employee right at the end. It's quite funny. He ends up driving away right at the end. What? Like all the dust is settled, and he's like, "Oh, I better start my car now," and leave. Reacher throws a barbecue at him to stop him, and then he has a heart attack. He just dies on the spot. It's the weirdest thing ever. The weirdest death ever for a bad guy. They are technically the bad guys, which they are. So Swan's involved, but we don't know to what capacity, to what extent. So let's see what happens in this episode. Season 2, Episode 4, A Night at the Symphony. Let's check it out.
3 special investigators dead, 1 in the wind, and the one who's missing just happens to be the one who worked for New Age.
Yeah, quite a coincidence.
Swan's not dirty.
Look, man, we all want to believe that he is.
I know Swan. We all do.
I mean, you might have to just think of the possibility, though, Reacher. I mean, right?
Yeah. It's too much of a coincidence.
Focus on what we found.
Also, he's still missing. We don't know if he's dead yet. That's
true.
Swan's title was Assistant Director of Security.
Okay, that's quite a high title.
Shane Langston.
Right underneath Langston.
Oh, right.
I already told you.
Aren't you the guy that said that assumptions kill? Well, you're assuming that Swan's the same guy who was back in the 110.
He's got a point, Reach.
Chased down outside of Seropian's house. Same photo as his ID badge.
Associate security officer. Oh, basically everyone in security is like dodgy is.
That's 2 New Age security personnel somehow involved in this. Now we gotta look into all these fuckers.
Yeah.
Don't forget Marlo Burns. She knew she was sending us right into a buzzsaw when she gave us Seropian's address.
Director of Ops.
Yeah.
All the evidence that you would have collected from that place is all cleaned out. And I'll bet you that it is those tin soldiers that you were supposed to be keeping.
Oh, he's going to be, Bruce is going to be pissed because he told him to stay put.
Yeah. He's like, stop causing problems.
Yeah.
These are fucking PIs, for Christ's sakes. Is this too fucking much for you, Russo? Lieutenant, lower your voice. Lower my voice?
Oh, damn.
He's got some balls, hasn't he?
Please go and find out what they learned, all right? Am I asking you nicely enough, Russo?
This guy's
Get
pretty
it handled.
badass, I think.
Close the door.
We also, figured out that he's not. He's a hothead. He's a hothead, but he's not dirty.
There are multiple emails between Swan and our old friend Marlo Burns.
About what?
Music. But not really.
Coded message.
Could be.
He wrote, I was listening to an album the other day. Thought you might like it. Jimi Hendrix. Axis, Bold as Love. The 6th song is amazing. Take a listen.
Could be a guy trying to get laid.
I mean, that is another possibility.
6th track is called Little Wing.
Hold on.
Oh god, I thought he was about to just shove everything off the table.
A file on a federal defense project called Little Wing. By far the biggest contract New Age has ever had.
Ah, okay.
9-figure contract.
People have murdered for less.
Oh, I bet you that was Russo. That was Russo.
Probably.
Senator Malcolm LaVoy assured he would do all he could to get the congressional votes to make Little Wing a reality.
This seems really crazy big. This seems crazy big.
Yeah.
A
It's not
senator's
just a
involved?
small-time company trying to...
Yeah.
Swan, who's missing, maybe dirty, maybe not, is code texting Marlo Burns, who tried to have us killed about a program supported by an ethically compromised politician. We need to talk to Malcolm LaVoy.
Okay. Could it be?
Yeah. How would you get close to him? That's weird.
As legislative director. They're the guys who actually craft and draft the laws, which is good for us because those guys have no security detail. I couldn't make it so they'd be begging to tell us what they know.
Without harming them?
There's a lot of powerful people in D.C. with confidential problems. Mainly unsavory, but legal.
Blackmail?
Yeah.
Blackmail.
My job is to make sure that their personal business stays personal. And the people who know secrets, they keep those secrets.
So you blackmail.
Yeah,
I
basically.
incentivize.
No, incentivize. Yeah. Could it be that Swan noticed something dodgy, tried to code a message to Marlo, but Marlo's dirty herself, so she
be.
told Langston to get rid of this guy?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking on Reacher. I'm being on Reacher's side at the moment. Like, his Swan's not a bad guy. You know, I'm just thinking on that side of things.
Or you think he got caught up in the middle of something that he shouldn't have?
Could be.
Maybe.
His body was never found. His place wasn't trash.
He wouldn't just leave his dog to die.
And that bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe
People
he
change.
ran off so fast because he knew 3 pissed off soldiers and a kaiju were coming for him.
Kaiju. Which is definitely a kaiju.
A hell of a lot of work ahead. More arrests to be made, infrastructure to dismantle, whole networks of cargo planes, jeeps, and helicopters across 3 continents.
Just take the W, Gramps.
Oh, so they did well in this case. You know, the fuel.
drugs case.
Yeah, the fuel, extra fuel.
Looks like we got some ivory soap over here, Reacher.
Meaning?
Meaning this shit's so pure it floats.
How pure?
99%.
That's quite
Wow.
pure.
These assholes make more money selling this shit than all our pensions combined. It's fucked up.
Okay, so he has a conscience.
47.
Yeah.
One's missing. There's 47, not 48. In an investigation, details matter.
Hey, the famous line.
I know we loaded 48 bricks into Swan's ride.
Okay.
Let's check your car.
Someone's taken one?
Or maybe he's... There has to be a reason why they keep showing this case.
Mystery solved.
There you go.
That's shady.
Is it?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. Nah, that could easily have... Nah. That's just... We're not doing that. I could easily have fallen. They're not like they were strapped in or anything.
But not that far down. He had to go quite far in to reach it.
True.
My gut tells me he's a good man.
Your gut's never been wrong before?
Good point, Neely.
You want Swan to be innocent because you hired him into the 110th. And if he's involved in something like this, you'd do something stupid, like blame yourself for our friends' deaths, which, like I said, would be stupid.
And also very Reacher.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, actually.
Are you really certain you want me to give you a new face?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, you were right. He looks similar to him. I thought he was actually going to get plastic surgery, but no, he's just going to take this guy's life.
Identity.
I'm just gonna go and have a word with your secretary.
I want to know how he's going to get rid of this body so no one realizes.
And why would
This guy's missing.
his secretary? I'm going to have a word with your secretary.
Okay.
Okay, that's what he means by have a word. Got it.
This guy's just casually just going around just shanking people in the neck.
How did this? All of Homeland's cancelled today. There's no blood splatter everywhere though. Maybe it's just
I
the
don't
way
know.
he's doing it.
Is that like a Hollywood thing, or is it like a just actually?
I don't know. You do that, and I thought there'd be. Maybe that is just a Hollywood thing.
You gonna pull a few moves from your sleazy adjacent playbook?
That's the general idea.
Sleazy adjacent.
It's gonna be in Boston tonight for a fundraiser event at the Pops. We'll set him up like a bowling pin.
Oh, a night at the Symphony. Get it?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you pick up the phone and
Oh my God.
you couldn't answer because you broke your hand when you drove the fucking car through the office building. You think this is funny? I told you, no more cowboy shit.
The car belonged to one of their employees. I was returning. Actually, I have a reason to talk to you. I'm gonna send you their security team roster. Run background checks, see what connections these guys have.
But
It's like he works for him. Yeah.
Well, we do all the work. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go score some drugs.
He's gonna go back and beat that guy up, isn't he? Oh, it's like, yeah, they have gone back. Yeah, that guy on the sofa. Oh man.
shit. 5-0, 5-0.
That's just rude.
Remember me?
This just ain't your week. Find a new line of work, asshole.
Yeah, how do you know she's gonna be home? That's the other thing.
Imagine it's Reacher. How do we know she's going to be alive?
It's true.
She's not alive. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. I'm going to walk in, try and surprise her, but she'll be there. Is the door open?
Yeah, the door's open.
Yeah, she's dead.
Also, for someone, wouldn't you think they would have more security around their house?
Mm.
The light's on, so she must have been. If she is dead, she'll be dead for a while.
Mm-hmm. Last night, probably.
Yeah.
House clear.
Oh, shit.
Affirmative.
Maybe they ran off.
Ran off or kidnapped?
I mean, just some expensive jewelry Marlo left behind.
Left behind.
Clothes are all over. Clearly packed in a hurry. Oh, she took her toothbrush and toothpaste.
So maybe she ran out into the garage from the back and then.
Took some money. But not all of
Who
it.
goes on the lam and leaves their cash stash behind?
Oh, left all of it behind.
Apparently Marlo Burns.
Take some. You might need some running money.
But why not take all of it? Only takes an extra 10 seconds to dump it all in.
Or just take the back, right?
Would you like this? Do you know why I love comic books so much?
This guy and comic books.
I know. It's worse than you. Wow.
Well, look at you.
There you go.
Don't you feel more civilized now, Miss Doolittle?
Miss Doolittle. He suits up good.
What do you make of Marlo Burns taking off with just some clothes and leaving all that cash behind?
Not sure yet.
Did take a toothbrush. She could be your soulmate.
Oh, wow.
Not one word.
Nearly cleans up good.
Your pension won't cover that suit, or the hotel room, or the plane ticket.
I think we've established that Neely's paying for the whole shit because she's just minting.
Pretty
Oh
much.
my god, she looks
She does though.
good.
Actually, I was thinking, wouldn't they put Reacher in a tux, then he would blend in with everyone else? They put him in a suit. It's kind of a...
This guy's wearing a suit. No, he's not. He's wearing a tux. Is everyone wearing a tux?
Everyone's wearing a tux.
Yeah, that is weird.
Please, take a seat.
This is the guy then.
Yep.
It's a tally. 13/14. Something happened 13 times when it was supposed to happen 14 times. Here, 11 out of 13, 8 out of 11. There were 2,197 total events, whatever they were, but they only succeeded 1,547 times. 2,197 minus 1,547.
650.
650 at 100K each. It's all connected somehow.
So,
they lost 100K while doing it?
you'd get 4 or 5 dogs, no woman, not even Dixon?
Mm-hmm.
She's a friend.
Oh, for sakes,
whatever.
Reacher.
Whatever.
Friend my ass.
Hey, this friend of yours,
If he was in the army, I'd have asked him to join the 110th.
Ooh.
Who's he talking about?
yeah.
Oh, you're all right.
Damn, he's moving quick.
Music gets my motor running.
I will drop it to second speed racing. Let's have a little private first.
Oh, that's genius.
Shit. Just play cool. Just play cool. Just play cool.
Ah!
Hey!
That's who he was talking about.
They're not my drugs.
Which drugs? The ones on your mirror or...
I can't believe he managed to get Finley.
Out of Margrave.
When I ran your name in the system, it set off bells and whistles at the local FBI office. They sent a couple of their boys down here just to talk to you.
Oh, it's going to be Reacher and that.
Oh,
This
Donald.
is brilliant.
I know, Donald.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
That's who Reacher meant by if he was in the army, I'd have taken him in the
Jack
110th.
Margrave.
Jack Margrave.
Special Agent Blake.
Sham. That's why they dressed up in suits, not in tuxes.
Suits and not tuxes. Then it makes sense now.
We're here because we want to know everything there is to know about Little Wing.
Little Wing is just a code name
For what?
for a new technology currently in development. Some incredible anti-missile software originally developed to protect commercial aircraft, but a certain aeronautics company approached us.
Let me guess.
New Age.
Yeah.
They found the software could be tweaked. It could be used in missiles and not just against them. It could be scaled down and installed in portable shoulder-fired surface-to-air weaponry.
What the shoulder?
Yeah, like a...
Iron Man.
No.
Oh, I
no,
thought.
No.
Making pilots believe the threat has passed, and then they recalibrate, turn around, zero back in on the aircraft, and reattack.
That's crazy.
You fire, you hit your target. Period.
It's like a javelin. That's a shoulder to...
And it can't miss.
The project required an appropriation bill, all right? You want to get one passed? You're looking at years of bureaucratic bullshit. I helped bury the proposal in a 1,000-page statute while Lavoie shook hands and drummed up votes.
Oh, wow.
Grow the fuck up, okay? It's DC. It's how shit gets
God,
done.
no one even had to get paid. That's just crazy. It was just
It's
buried in the middle of
buried in-
paperwork and no one bothered to read it
Everyone
into
made
it.
fun of the Star Wars defense program, but hey, look at where we are now.
What's the Star Wars defense program?
It's our tech. We have it. Nobody else can
Nah.
get their hands on it. Nothing like you're thinking is going to happen. New Age is incredibly secure.
He must be so naive if he thinks that.
He just said New Age is incredibly secure. Not like we could just...
You mean?
New Age has 2 bases, software made in New York, hardware at a manufacturing plant in Denver.
Nah. And that's probably where they beat Franz up in the other one.
Yeah.
Are the drug charges getting dropped or what?
I don't know. I'm not a cop.
You kill a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Here and there.
You need my help.
Already gave it. Dog?
Jack eats too much, just like his namesake. See you around, Reacher.
See you around, Finley.
Oh, it was good to see Finley again.
Yeah. To come back in this.
I want to swing by Homeland, see what they know about AM. Taking out airplanes is his MO. They might have some intel on him.
How's Joe doing these days?
He's dead.
Ooh.
Oh, they didn't.
No. Just Neely.
Only nearly, yeah.
Yeah, but just because his brother had contacts, how's he gonna... Does he have his brother's,
Sure,
all his contacts?
Didn't the woman die there?
Who are these guys, and how long will it take for their asses to get kicked?
We were told you'd be packing, Reacher.
Who the hell are these guys?
Probably hired by New Age.
They also tell you you die tonight?
I'm gonna cut you. Gotcha.
He's gonna slap you.
Yeah, you're dead. No guns was such a big mistake.
The fact that he's still got his knuckle dusters and they search his pockets. Oh shit. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh,
God. Oh my god. That just
Help her? Someone? Oh, she doesn't need any help.
Oh, that is just.
Oh, shot. That was a shot. Like I said, no guns was a big mistake.
Everyone okay?
Yeah. It'll
You
heal.
might want to go and eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
Before you ask if it's done, it is. Just not in the way you hoped for.
What is it that you want?
He wants you. He killed 3 of his friends.
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
And that's the... Sorry. That's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but I kind of want to see that.
Because it's Reacher, I think we might get it as well. I think we might just get it.
We might. But that was quite interesting, actually. That they were explaining the technology behind Little Wing, and yeah, it didn't make sense because it was like when they raided the place, it didn't look anything like where they were holding Franz. So there must have been obviously like another.
Yeah, because that looked
facility.
like a factory floor kind of
Yeah.
thing, or like a research floor or whatever, right? Because it had a turbine in the background, I think, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
So we were wrong because we thought that we were right about the technology, that they were after a new technology. We were wrong because I think we said start with guns, then it was weapons. Yeah. And I mean, it is a weapon technically. It's just technology itself. We were on the right track because I think we were talking about missiles last time, and I think, but it's obviously a different kind of missile. They found a way to make a surface to air, and also a shoulder missile is not an Iron Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know. Forgive me.
Like a javelin.
Yeah. But one that will basically hit anything. Like even if it misses, it will circle back and get it, kind of thing.
Yeah, which is quite terrifying. And that guy is so stupid to believe that even if obviously it's
we have secure. It's a secure. I was like, do you know that a day or two ago, like a team went reversed into your facility, one of your facilities. But
it's not only that. It's people. Obviously, people sell stuff, so it's people will sell technologies to the highest bidder. So it's never going to be safe. But it's interesting that they got it out of him, and it's clever the way they did that with Finley. I was thinking, I was like, who
that
was
a good little cameo. That was a good little cameo. Yeah,
which was good. Russo is pissed.
He's going to be even more pissed now. Will he?
Yeah.
Did they destroy anything? They didn't destroy anything.
Not in New York, they didn't.
No. Where was that? Yeah, obviously that's nowhere near New York. So yeah.
So he'll be fine with it. But I love like how he's ballsy. Like even telling his lieutenant, is like, just lower your voice, don't shout at me. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But he's never gonna figure out. Like obviously they've told him about doing the security checks.
He's always 2 steps behind.
Yeah, and it's funny how Reacher talks down to him to be like, well, you work.
Can you do this, get these fingerprints or whatever, find up or research these guys. Like, what? That's not how it's supposed to work. You're the PI or whatever, and I'm the actual cop.
The Swan stuff is interesting as well. I like the way that the show. I don't know, but I like the way that the show gives you the information or implies, because I'm sure people in the comments, I mean, everyone will say, not everyone in the comments, but I'm sure there'll be people in the comments who be like, it could have fallen down. Or...
It could have fallen down. Like you accelerate, it goes forwards. You brake, it like goes down and goes back.
Yeah.
You know, gets
but you
stuck in
can
the
see
back.
it both ways though. Like I
You
like the way
can,
the show
because
asks
it was
you
him the
to
one
kind
that
of-
found it, and him the one that reached all the way in. Like that was his first. His first instinct was to reach all the way back and go, oh look, here's one that's stuck. Here's one I found earlier.
Yeah.
But maybe he is dodgy, or maybe I don't know. Marlo. That was weird.
That's an interesting.
It
Yeah.
was weird. Took a toothbrush and
if you
toothpaste.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you think about it realistically, if you kidnap someone, or you want to make it look like a kidnapping, you would, if they're professionals. I'm not saying that I know people who professionally kidnap, obviously, but from all the TV shows that we see, you make it look like you've kind of run away, but also the money bag thing doesn't make any sense. Like,
Didn't take all of the money. Also, all the jewelry is still there.
Yeah.
How much of a hurry would you have been in to just take? Looked like a lot of clothes were still there, so just took your toothbrush and your toothpaste.
But that's what I'm saying. It
left
makes
all the
it
lights
looks
on.
like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It makes it looks like. To me, it's like that looks staged. But then also, it's like again, the money thing is the one thing that's throwing me off. Why would you not take the money with you?
We don't know how full that bag was. She could have took the majority of the money in that bag. But then, if you're going to take the majority of the money in the bag, why not just take all of it? It didn't look like there was a lot left in that bag, kind of thing.
Or maybe she was putting it in the bag, and then that's when people came in and they kind of took her away. So it was only ever going to be the bag was only ever going to be half full.
Then we need to find the bag.
No, we need to find her. Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, if she was kidnapped, then they wouldn't have taken her bag with them, would they? If she was kidnapped, right?
The money bag, you mean?
Yeah. It's not just a money bag. She would have put a small amount of clothes, toothbrush, toothpaste, because the toothbrush is missing, and whatever space was left is filled with the money. So if she is missing and all of this stuff is still left there, then we find the bag to find out whether she.
Would Langston go that far, taking out someone who's on like above him?
Yeah, I mean,
he might. I mean, he's
three guys out of a helicopter. Yes, he would go. He would go that far. But yeah, all in all, great episode. Can't wait for the next one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of this episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.